already got a problem. There, that's the person. Sorry, thank you. Sarah said that I'd be stepping in for Laurent Verneau of Montreal, and I'm happy to speak on the project, but please pardon me if I stumble as I speak about a project that I wasn't involved in, but it's very good. So here's the here's the first slide, where the City of Montreal held a competition, and the artwork was inaugurated in 2015, and it was commissioned in the context of the redevelopment of an intersection which is located in the north part of Montreal, where there's 84,000 residents, and it's the north part of the island of Montreal. There's that slide before and after. And here's a little review of the history of this major urban project. In 2012, the demolition of an overpass in North Montreal, which is a disadvantaged area of Montreal, marked the beginning of an important project for the city and instigated a new way of thinking about and how to develop points of access into the city. This urban project, there's an overview of some of the renderings. Rather than reconstructing the same structure, the City of Montreal made a bold move, isn't that what you're doing? Sorry. Of transforming the area into a safe and friendly commercial strip that represents the city's identity and the values. So the intersection was reconfigured and enhanced to respond to the needs of the neighborhood as a sustainable development project. And another objective was to highlight this access point, making it one of the most distinctive in the city through the quality of the developments that were built. And at the same time, the transit function was to be preserved. 1,000 buses and 100,000 vehicles circulate through this intersection every day. The overall project, the budget for the redevelopment was $54.2 million. So the competition, in 2013, the city held a competition, national competition, for a new artwork to be integrated into the intersection. There were 3 finalists, BGL, Fanwy McLeod, and Althea Thalberger. The program for the competition specified that the artwork had to act as a signpost. So it had to contribute to the strong identifying presence to the access point. The artist had to acknowledge and be inspired by the urban context, the nature of the borough, and the proposed layout for the intersection. In addition, the artist had to take into consideration the uses of the site, including its function as a major traffic intersection. The budget was considerable. It was $1.1 million. And the winners were the trio, the BGL, who you probably know. They're a great group, and they represented Canada at the Venice Biennale last year. So here's the artwork. After, there's a render, is that the slide of it? After 5 years, in 2015, the artwork is now at the intersection. The celebration marked much more than the simple conclusion of a road work. It hailed the completion of an innovative, sustainable development project, and with a renewed cultural dimension that offers a lively space to the neighborhood's residents. More than a site of transit, this intersection is now a place for the community to visit. The integration of the art takes into account experiential parameters. The site calls for an artwork that greets those entering and leaving Montreal on a daily basis and captures the attention of users who pass by it every single day. Artists, landscape architects, and municipal professionals agreed to situate the artwork at the narrow end of the city block so that it could act as a signal. A tribute to mass transit, this artwork is a wheel of 19 meters in diameter, composed of a circle of 5 curved bus-like shapes, and it's inspired by the activity taking place around it. And each bus in the sculpture includes 24 small structures suggesting passenger seats, as well as a plexiglass deflectors representing headlights, taillights, and dome lights. This is not a functional Ferris wheel, and as one of the artists said, if it was, it would take another $1 million so you could actually use it. And then at night, when the night falls, the artwork lights up, and it's refreshing for the ambiance of the intersection. The artwork, though it's static, suggests movement, play, vertigo, and community. It's a nod, obviously, to carnivals and festivals and a celebration of the area. The BGL Collective is also known for questioning North American lifestyles with artworks, and often playful in nature, that express social concerns. They proposed an artwork that is meaningful to the residents, draws on the vocabulary of the intersection, and playing with the notions of flow and mobility. It's also unique, and it plays on several types of experiences and a number of scales. Visible to the drivers, the artwork can be fully appreciated as coming close to it to capture the details, and its appearance changes during the day and during the season. As a whole, this large-scale work of public art draws on Montreal's identity and values, and to provide the Montrealers an innovative point of access to the city. It also represents the demolition of the overpass and the replacement of a human-scale intersection that reflects sustainable development, and it's a cornerstone of the community's actions. It represents and symbolizes changes for the neighborhood. And in conclusion, the wheel turns, and as the artists say, art helps to transform the city. Maybe art could transform the neighborhood. When you create a sculpture, a neighborhood can change slowly. North Montreal is known as a disadvantaged district, and this may change the future conception of the area. Congratulations to Montreal. Thank you.